the woods. Hey look guys, it's Wildcat. Hello Jared.
Blood. Fresh.
Fresh blood. Going to be here like that. They'll kill you just like they'll kill everybody else. Where's that fire? Go towards the fire.
That's Father's car.
What? No way. No way.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Oh no. They're killing my family. What they doing?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna kill you, laddie.
Is that so? You can try if you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get
I'm gonna kill
off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
No, father.
I'll have that sword, boy.
No, you will not.
Come get it, you bastard.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Oh, please get a pitchfork.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
So too late.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You're a finished pig farmer.
You really are a pig farmer.
Oh god.
Mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett,
Jesus.
you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
That little Amy. I don't know her name.
I tried to stop them.
Rest in peace, Daddy. Hashtag rest in peace.
I'll kill the men who
Hashtag
did this.
rest in peace, Dad. Hashtag I'll kill them all. I'm so tired.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
So what's the mom in all of this? Like, we saw the dad. We don't really know what his
Blade
sister
cut
looks like.
deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Bye. Hi. X. Oh, I've got to hold it. Oops. What they putting maggots in it for?
These are dark days, I fear.
Disgusting.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
That's disgusting.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man.
What do we do
What
now?
do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young
Consider.
and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword. Sorry, sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Let's look at his bloody chair, laddies. Let's go look at his chair. It's a nice chair. I don't want one of those. I need one actually.
Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
No, they're
Yes.
not. They're ugly. What do you say? Oh, yes. I need those. I'm gonna keep those. Pick up those. I think I can keep these.
This might help.
Keep those. And now back out. On my sword.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
Okay, let's look at him.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Okay.
Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's,
This
and
is
then,
about
well,
houses.
here we are.
Killing over a house.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Oh, hello.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
After bed, it's still light.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can
I
remember.
give you the sword.
It would mean so much to the family.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say.
I don't think
You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't
I
murder.
clicked the wrong thing.
It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Can't send me
You
away.
can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall.
Syria.
The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
My
Uncle,
place is here,
My
laddie.
place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all.
But I've
I
killed
know
2
that's not what you
people.
want.
Does that not make me?
I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. We haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
What did he say? I don't even remember.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with
What
the
is it
Night's
with them in
Watch.
the van? I
You're
don't
the only
understand.
family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you
Is
again.
he not going to tell him the promise? That...
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh yeah, I think you will now.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
I don't understand.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed. if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
I think I've told no one.
From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Oh, thank you, Uncle. Thank you. I always make people proud, don't I? Bye.
Garrett, wait!
I miss you. What? Oh. Take it.
Be safe.
The cut on his forehead. Goodbye, me lady. I'm missing you already. Missing you guys already. Oh, and a trophy. Long road ahead.
Ethan?
Ethan!
I don't know what, I keep on thinking that this is Lord of the Rings. Or The Hobbit or something.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Is that him behind that tree?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Thank you.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
Yeah, me too.
And
even though I don't know who
Roderick.
they are.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the Wall.
Don't worry, laddie. I won't die.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
So Royland, you were the lord of the house now.
I'll have him punished. I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man.
Yeah.
He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
So that's fighting is
Do
swinging.
you remember when
a
we were
stick.
younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed.
Everything changed.
Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training. He never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
She likes him.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
It's true. I would want that to happen.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Sweets to fill up my bedroom, so that I can't see my daughter anymore.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
Yeah, please.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
I'm going.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine.
What?
If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I've got to go to shut my door. They're crying. What the hell's he crying?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh my god. Oh my days. Not this freaking clown.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
What?
Hear that?
Bullshit.
Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Who is that?
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Go, Forrester.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
Yes,
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Yeah, Lord Whitehill. Better remember that. I'm about to kill all of y'all. To kill all of y'all. Oh, I can't wait.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
She died and she was 8. She was 8 sister. So how could this be his sister if she died when she was 8? What?
Wonders Made by Man. By Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Oh god, Roderick.
I hope to see them all someday.
Rest in peace. Hashtag rest in peace, Roderick. I think that's what he died.
King's Landing.
By a horse.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Hashtag rest in peace, Roderick. Where do I go? Where did you come from a long time ago? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from a long time ago? Where did you come from, Captain Nitro? Where did you come? Look at this. What is in it? The hell? Oh, look! It's a tree!
Ethan made this for me.
Ethan? He's dead as well? Read this.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come.
although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Oh, it's so sad. I think I'm gonna cry. Back out. No, I'm gonna read all of them. Look at this.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Thank God. Look at this.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Essos. What do I do now? I've already looked at this. I think I have. And I exit. What do I do? Oh. Read this letter from Mother.
It troubles Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally. Especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Knock knock, who is it? Hello? Please don't be soldiers.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Who's this? Come on.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Come on in. He looks so sad. Look at his face.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Oh, I didn't mean to...
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
No, not there, please.
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Really?
Good night, milady.
It's still morning, why are you saying good night? Jesus Christ, clearly these people are colourblind. Or something like that. Who's this?
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Because one person closes the door and everyone opens it. rabbit in the headlights.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my
Is that
handmaiden.
behind us?
A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
No, you don't.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Let me know what
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Jesus Christ, like some...
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
No, I was just gonna say Juggernuggets.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
What?
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Juggernauts everywhere. All day juggernauts. Is that what they're called? Juggernauts or something like that? Like Modern Warfare 3. Hello. He was staring at her like, what?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay.
Good luck.
What happened? What happened? What has happened in there? Let me see. Is it not gonna let me see? Oh. Okay. Who's that?
You can do this.
Not gonna lie, from the side it looked like Chucky. When I was both standing up, it looked like Chucky. I'm not gonna lie. Hello. Oh!
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Indeed. Let's kneel before her.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
Sorry about that, I didn't mean to click that one.
She only meant... I don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
Sorry about that.
I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
No, they're not. Why would you
The
say they're
Starks were your
traitors?
liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Idiot.
Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty?
It didn't satisfy her, see?
At all?
See?
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton. He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, Your Grace. Forrester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
For AIDS.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Oh. Sorry about
Well, nothing
that. I didn't
perhaps.
mean to.
It's hard to tell either way.
I was typing something.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
No, my laptop just
It
died.
raises an
It's
interesting
real.
question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful
that's
girl?
what Charger is now,
If
though.
only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. The city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to
God's
reinvent
sake.
themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Okay.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
It should
And
be.
if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
I just want to get one of them swords.
She is a
Or
threat
that-
to the crown, isn't she?
Whatever it is.
The most
Smack it
dangerous
right over
handmaiden
her
in all of
forehead.
King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Oh, for God's sake.
Of course, Your Grace.
There we go.
I'll walk you out.
One like equals
This
one
may come
false
as a
one.
surprise, but I met
One
your
like.
father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Give me one like. That's all
Even
I
then
like
he
is
didn't
one
trust
like.
Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your
Maybe
father struck
one
me as an
like
honourable
equals.
man.
My
You have
name
my
is
condolences
like
for his
eat those
loss.
chips like
These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of
family's in
circumstances.
danger.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the north.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they.
Nor should they.
That certainly took courage.
Well,
To so
like this
publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
I don't know.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Indeed I am.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Careful. Can't mess with this guy. Mate, you'll get the soldiers to chop my head off.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What?
My food.
It's true.
I think that's food.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Put it back, you mother.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun.
It's not fun.
It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse.
It's not fun.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions.
Get me a
Who knows?
chessboard and
We
a
might
couple
meet
of
our
human
future
heads.
husbands.
That's
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You
No, I
Northerners.
don't.
You'd make a perfect scepter.
I really don't.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off?
Let's see, where should
Brienne
we
of
go
Tarth
first?
and Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, yes. Why don't we go from
What a
here?
perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
She needs to put it back, don't she? I told her. See, I told her.
Well...
I told her not to.
Sarah?
I tried to move them back, my lady.
Yeah, I did. She wouldn't listen to me. Yeah,
This
she-
is
she
not a
wouldn't
game.
listen to me. It
It's
was
a
all
battle
her.
plan.
Not me.
Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
It was her. I've
The
never
Queen
done
was
nothing wrong my
pleased
entire
by your
life, I
display,
swear.
Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
Indeed.
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
It doesn't
No
matter
matter
what you
what you
feel.
say.
It only
Nor her.
matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
Indeed I do.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind.
Tired.
Something important.
I'll ask for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Indeed, I. Now get out of my room. Angry now.
Go on. Ask.
I hate my freaking laptop, I swear.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now.
Indeed.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request. I can see how important this is to you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Camera. Oh.
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Yes, backers, mama. God's sake.
7 elves.
Horses. Oh. Oh!
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Please don't be so stupid.
How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Oh, I should have just run.
Never mind.
Oh, thank God.
We've wasted enough time already.
Oh, thank God. Go to the ceiling of the impaled, I think. Hello? You okay? Okay. What did they do?
Lord Ethan! As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Oh, I want...
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Is he?
This house is doomed!
Well, your life is doomed.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Shut up.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Justice!
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall! Take his fingers! Thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Take 3 fingers.
Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No! Please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord!
Oh! Christ! Jeez, I didn't think it was going to be that brutal. Personally, I would have whipped him. We've got a whip.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
With it.
Not just yourself, of course.
No, I'm not referring to slavery.
You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty.
If it happens again,
You need someone
then
you can trust by your side.
Okay.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I'm gonna talk to myself. Oh no. Enter this, enter this. What?
Slash right. That means now.
Talk to me.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Oh god, I should have shut this. Should have closed it before. Hey, I just played this freaking chapter. So when will it finish? Because I can't do live streams over.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my Sentinel, I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine Sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Who should I give it to? You know what? I'm gonna give it to
Duncan Tuttle. You will be my Sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
If you don't be careful.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland.
That's
He
exactly
named
what I
me
gave.
Sentinel. I
That's
knew
what-
this would happen.
That's exactly
He
what I
cannot be
gave.
trusted. He's the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear
Stop
from
bickering.
all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Exactly.
I know I can still count on Sir Royland as Master-at-Arms. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Oh, I'm tired.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Was it Jon Snow? Not
Lord
Ramsay
Ethan?
Snow.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Get out.
You'll regret that, my lord.
Oh no, I won't. I don't care. What for?
Apologies, my son.
Dinner.
I had expected better of him. But now
already
that it
had
is
breakfast.
settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
When did it become the other guy again? Where was
My lord,
Instead of front
you have
gut bad.
named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this
It was,
house.
when his skin got cut off.
Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Once the live stream gets to 2 hours, I'm gonna stop it, pause the game, and then live stream again straight after.
Marjorie?
Pick it up, pick it up.
Oh.
Who are you?
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know. Thank you. I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years.
We are friends, Sarah. Truly.
Friends trust one another. They don't hold secrets. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
How you doing?
My lady, I'll leave you
Not
to
gonna
talk.
knock. No? Rude. What was Joffrey?
how is King Joffrey, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Turned down for what?
Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him. You've nothing to say?
Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for...
Pause this a second. Notifications. Huh? Why